Now, research findings have revealed that at least $89 million is lost annually to flooding in the Greater Kumasi metropolis. This is robbing families of their livelihoods with the attendant irreparable damages. Senior advisor Inland Water Systems at Deltares, Bobby Russell, has indicated the loss may reach $220 million by 2050, if urgent measures are not taken to halt the situation. Nana Ojima was at a stakeholder validation workshop in Kumasi and has filed this report.
Occupants of some houses in the Kumasi metropolis are forced to abandon their homes due to floods. Such persons have lost huge sums of money to floods, which now plague communities. New areas in the metropolis have recorded some cases of flooding despite efforts by city authorities to save the situation. The researchers, as part of initial studies, measured damage done to interior and the exterior of buildings. The assets owned by persons occupying flood-prone homes were assessed, aiding the estimation of costs incurred to floods. Per the analysis, a 12% increase in rainfall patterns due to climate change may further increase flood situation in the city. Senior advisor, Inland Water Systems at Deltares, Bobby Russell, explains.
As of now, the city is losing $89 million a year in direct damages. So if you sum all of the small damages that are occurring to buildings every year, the intangible things, so lost schoolwork is irreplaceable. So we can quantify the replaceable things, but not the irreplaceable items. 89 million is quite a significant lost investment every single year. By 2050, we're expecting that to increase by 38%. So we're estimating that because we know with climate change, as air temperature increases, rainfall also increases. So we're expecting 12% increase in rainfall by 2050. This is very, very significant in terms of the resulting damage. So by 2050, there'll be $220 million of losses across the whole city, on average, every year. So you can imagine if you don't do anything about it, the problem's going to get worse and worse and worse and cost the country more and more money. So ultimately, what we'd like to do is to try and work with the stakeholders here, especially with the municipal planners and also with the hydro team and other stakeholders to come up with some appropriate local solutions. This isn't about replicating what is done elsewhere, but finding solutions that are really appropriate.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Works and Housing in June this year estimated an amount of 6 billion cedis will be needed in tackling flooding. At the stakeholder engagement, the sector minister, Kenneth Gilbert Ejay, reviewed commitment to implement solutions from the engagements.
The amount of money that the country is losing as a result of floods is something that it really hurts. That's part of the reason why you see us here, so that we can curtail it. We are able to do this project after the assessment. Definitely this thing is going to cease.
What is the government's commitment towards implementing some of the proposals that we put forth after this assessment is done?
I'm sure for you to see me here even indicates that the government is committed with this project. And if you listen to my speech, it's part of the government's resetting agenda to ensure that we bring an end to flooding in most of our urban areas, of which Kumasi plays very key.
Thank you very much. Two consultancy firms, Deltares from Netherlands and Ines from Spain, will lead the technical studies to inform strategies to deal with the floods. For Joy News, Nana Ojima, Kumasi.